What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is it going? I love that people like immediately, just from the sound, knew it was Darth Vader's lightsaber, which is this is from the Master Collection. I actually have like a ton of these. I have. You guys are gonna want to tune in actually on May the 4th because I actually am bringing Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers because we're gonna be doing an Ahsoka Tano build on May the 4th. And for Mod Workshop, right? So that's why this one's a little bit earlier. But yeah, this is not a dark saber. Yes, that's true. It's not a dark saber. To be clear, Bo-Katan has never had the dark. Well, she had it briefly, and then now it is currently not in her possession anymore. But yeah, I have Ahsoka Tano's. I have Luke's, Leia's. I just picked up what's his name from Jedi Fallen Order. So I have the the Temple Knight one, all those ones. So we have all of them, and I feel I'm hopped up on medication. So I will probably start seeing Jedi Ghost throughout the stream as well. Yeah, and then her planet got destroyed. Yeah, exactly. But very, very excited for today's build. We're doing May the 4th early, but the reason we're doing May the 4th early is so the giveaway can go live on May the 4th, so one lucky person can win this absolutely incredible PC. To just be clear, just to give you an idea, this looks so awesome in person, but here is the case that Blue Horse did. Now so here's the case that Blue Horse did. It's etched. I do know, here's the etched glass right there, which is, I know she doesn't follow the way, but she did say this is the way out of respect to, basically to the guy there. And then obviously on the other side, we have her full helmet and stuff. As well, but he did such an incredible job with this case. It came out so good. Will a 3060 work? Yes, it absolutely will. And it came out so good what he did. It's beautifully done. So he does amazing work. My dad, who you guys don't know, actually works for Robeytech, actually drove down to Vancouver this morning to pick it up to make sure it was here in time for the build. So the parts that we've got inside of it will all fit with the theme. It's got it. I know she doesn't have a lot of Beskar, but we are doing like kind of like a Beskar white black theme with the blue, and it's very, very cool, and I'm really excited about getting this finished today and getting it up for one lucky winner. And then also, so a couple things. Let's just go through the giveaways and stuff like that, and then guys, get you ready for what's going to start coming up in May, because May is actually a pretty busy month. What's happening today? So we do have our usual giveaways. I actually do feel better, which is good, but that might be the drugs talking. So let's talk about the giveaways. We have our typical giveaways. So if we get 500 likes on this YouTube stream over at youtube.com/Robeytech, we'll give away a two $25 Newegg gift cards. We also have, this is the last day to get in on the RTX 3070 Ti, RTX 3070 Ti, the EVGA one we're giving away for the month of April. So we're going to be giving that to one lucky sub over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. If you want to get in on that, all you got to do is, if you have your Amazon Prime comes with a free subscription, Prime sub. Use your Prime sub, you get one entry. If you subscribe at tier 1, you get 3. If you subscribe at tier 2, you get 5. And if you subscribe at tier 3, you get 10. Now, if you want to get extra entries, you can do things like gift subs, like so many people do, and then that will get you extra entries towards winning that awesome GPU. Lastly, we have our feedback giveaway, in which people have been taking advantage of. So at the end of the stream, we'll go offline. You can head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. I don't know what I was saying. Tell me something you liked, something you didn't like. It's okay. We actually have people who leave critical feedback too. Something you enjoyed, something you didn't enjoy. Leave that feedback there. Make sure your email is in your YouTube profile. We'll be giving one lucky winner. It's worldwide. One of the $25. Just Venmo, PayPal as a hey, thank you for giving us feedback. And we choose that winner every couple of weeks for every single video. And we're getting ready to do a large drop of a bunch of $25. So if you're a past winner, look for that happening over the course of the week. For the next week, I'm trying to get better. Some of these things I haven't been able to because of obligations, like we had to do that Prime stream yesterday. We have to get this May the 4th build done. But I am going to go ahead and cancel the stream Monday, which was supposed to be the Corsair Hydro X stream. If I wake up and I feel 1,000 times better, we may still do that. But right now, my whole focus is to get healthy, so that way when I land and we do the Ahsoka Tano build on for Intel on Wednesday, that we are in super healthy shape for getting on a plane and all that sort of stuff. So that's the focus for the next couple days. Also, we're going to be adding a new giveaway for every month, and it's a full PC build. And the way that's going to work is it's essentially my version of a subathon. So the build that we just finished yesterday, just finished on Thursday, will go up. Basically, when we hit a sub goal that happens over the course of the month, once we hit that goal, then on that day, at that time, we will give that PC away. And we'll have one of those every single month. So one PC we'll choose, and then that PC will go up. And then once we hit the sub goal for that month, at any time, it could be the first day, it could be the 30th day, it could be whatever, then we'll give that PC away right there on that stream. So great reason to tune in, and we'll be giving at least another PC away every month. Also, this PC, the May the 4th PC, this will be going live on May the 4th in giveaway in conjunction with Seagate and also with Newegg. So that PC will also be up for grabs as well. So another bonus for those people going in there. Obviously, if you're a sub, you will get extra entries because remember, subscribers get extra entries to all giveaways. So if you are a subscriber, then not only do you get the bonus of actually helping us hit that goal and giving that PC away, but you also get extra entries for that PC as well. Now, one of the things that I always ask is that if people go through there and like, say for instance, you have a really awesome PC and say for instance, you win the PC, one of the things you always have the option of doing is donating that PC to charity. We'll have a charity that you can choose out to, and then we'll basically donate that PC to charity if you already have an awesome build. Because I mean, these are gonna be like, 1,000, 1,200 something kind of builds because those are the builds that usually do really well. We do giveaways on here. So you have that option, up to you, because I know some people are like, I'd like to give it to somebody else or whatever it was. So a couple things there that I want to mention. That's all starting on May the 1st. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming right away on May the 1st. We'll be taking a couple days to recover and then go from there. But that is going on this. Will this take place of the GPU giveaway? No, GPU giveaway is still happening. So GPU giveaway, that's still the same. Every month we'll still give a GPU. This is on top of the GPU giveaway. So that's what's going to be going on from there. Yeah, so we'll still be doing the GPU giveaway as well. So those will still be happening. And it's always a 3070 Ti. Yeah, so you have the choice. It's up to the person. Because some people are like, I don't really need a $1,200 or $1,300 build. Let's donate it to somebody who really does. And we'll have options for you to do that if that's something that you want to do. But there's a lot of people who could really use that build. And so we just wanted to make sure, because people are like, hey, I hope that goes to somebody who can actually use it. So Homer Simpson moment. What do you mean, I don't know. Thank you very much for all the follows, all the subs already, guys. Also, don't forget if we do unlock hype trains any point in time. Once we finish a hype train, if we get to level 5, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card there as well. So that is all the stuff that's happening, and I think that pretty much covers everything. Robeytech, you need to delete those comments that tell people they won and text them. Okay, DePawn Shop. So you guys, we try as much as we can. Guys, we cannot stay ahead of them. We filter them. We do everything we can. Let me just be super clear. We never tell you you've won in a comment. And I can't, like, Linus deals with this. All of us deal with this. There is nothing we can do. We delete them every time we see them. But sometimes, like, they happen when we're sleeping and we just don't have control. Guys, there's only so much we can do. Just know, if you see a comment, more than likely it's a scam. We're never going to reach out to you on Telegram, WhatsApp, anything like that. It's always going to be an email from an official Robeytech person. So, Dirty Diaz, thank you very much for the one sub as well. So I appreciate you guys saying, hey, you need to do that. I think myself, Jay's made 3 videos on it. I'm going to make a video on it. I can't tell you anymore that it's not a thing. So if you see somebody, if you really want to be helpful, if you see them, respond and say, this is a scam. And just say, Robeytech said so. And then that way you'll know. So I apologize, guys. There's just only so much we can do. And there's, like, Blondie knows. We're putting new words into filters, telegrams in there, all that sort of stuff. It doesn't stop it. So it goes from there. It's rough. It sucks. Yes, and and then Neo, we're using the exact same tool he does too. And so so our guy does run through and runs that tool, and you can see that they disappear after a period of time. It's usually once a day. Thank you. Go to sleep. I can't. I got to get this build done. We got to get the build done for today, so it should be good. No, MZ, we just start. We haven't even started yet. Yeah. Make Tom do the build. He'll be here in a couple weeks, but that's too late. It's got to be ready by May the 4th. Trust me, guys, if I could rest, I would, but I can't. This is the welcome to the world of a content creator, where even if you get sick, there's nothing that you can do, and you just got to kind of plow through it and get the work done, man. Oh, I appreciate it. Tired of your blade. How much was the Bo-Katan case? So to have a, if you guys, so people ask this, is like, hey, Robey, if I wanted to have this done on my own, it's usually something like this to get this kind of level of customization done from somebody like Blue Horse Studios or whatever it was, is usually around anywhere between $1,000 and $1,500, and then they can go up from there. But yeah, this is about anywhere between $1,000 and $1,500 to basically get something like that done. I mean, you got to look at the work that's done. I mean, the guy is, is an artist, right? So when people call and they'll say, it's funny, people write me and they'll be like, hey, Robey, I want to have paint done and stuff like that. And then they're like, well, how much does that cost? I mean, to have somebody really do it, painting takes a ton of time, and it's not cheap. So yeah, and Ron's amazing. Yeah, Ron's very talented. So that's why the build is what it is, right? So parts are about $3,100 and then about $1,000. We account about $1,000 for the customization. I know that's probably light reflecting, but how cool would it be to have a blue LED outline outside the PSU onto the back there? Oh, you mean here? Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I mean like right here. Yeah, that would be pretty rad. When are you finishing water-cooled build? So the plan was for us to finish it end of next week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream on Monday. Guys, honestly, I'm really tired. So if I'm feeling really good on Monday, then we'll do the part 2 on Monday, and then we'll finish it a week from then. If not, it'll be 1 week later. So, but I gotta get some rest. You know what I mean? I do not have. No, I don't have. I don't have COVID. I just have a cold. We got tested. Warrior Bro, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Okay, so let's see. Can we get a hype train going, guys? I'm here. I'm not healthy. I'm trying to do. Let's get some. Can we get a sympathy hype train? And let's see what happens. Maybe from there. And let's kick this build off. Let's end the month right. Let's hopefully get some people some extra entries towards winning a GPU and go from there. And go. Yeah, the good old fashioned conflu. Yeah, Cole. I didn't actually get this from like there were a bunch of people from PAX who got it, but I actually think I got it afterwards. Yeah, but because honestly, PAX, they made you wear masks all the time. Like it was like probably the safest place to be in Boston. Why don't you ask for partner in Twitch? Because I have a modified affiliate agreement that lets me stream to YouTube and Twitch. So that's why I don't do it, because there's A, you don't get a better split of the subs, and B, then you end up having you become locked to just Twitch, and I don't want to do that. So Twitch was kind enough when I left Mixer and Mixer shut down to give me this modified agreement. Yeah, so that's why. That could all change. Yes, that could all change, as well as making it worse. So, hey, what's up, Pig Radio? How are you, man? I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate it. So, going for there. Okay, well, I guess you guys. I tried to get hype train going. That's fine. We'll go. Let's build. Let's just build, and we'll see what happens going from there. I appreciate you guys and all of you guys for hanging out and doing this as it is already. Let's talk about the parts we're putting inside of this giveaway build. So at the car, guys. I'm just let's get started, and we'll go from there. I'll do a dad joke. Oh, there were some good dad jokes actually. Let me see where it was. There were some good dad jokes. I'm trying to find it. Blondie wrote me and said hot mic. Yeah, I was doing that on purpose, guys. I was playing this. I was doing the sound effects on purpose. But thank you for caring. I saw everybody go hot mic, and I was like, no, I was playing I was sending lightsaber sounds through the mic. Okay, dad jokes. Let me see what we got here. I found some really funny ones, and that was pretty funny. Those were pretty good. Okay, let me go. Here we go. Dad jokes. Oh, here we go. These ones were actually pretty. They were from this MSN site. It was pretty funny. Okay, how many? Wow. How many DIY buffs does it take to change a light bulb? How many DIY buffs does it take to change a light bulb? 1, but it takes 2 weeks and 4 trips to the hardware store. How many paranoids does it take to change a light bulb? How many paranoids does it take to change a light bulb? Who wants to know? Who wants to know? Who wants to know? That was a good one too. Okay, here's a Star Wars one. Here's a Star Wars dad joke. Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? It was chewy. It was chewy. That was super funny. And then let me see what else there is. I'm trying to find it. Okay, I searched for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find was 401 matches. There you go. I searched for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find was 401 matches. There you go. There's your dad jokes right there, guys. It was chewy. Hot chicken noodle soup. So Pig Radio, that's actually what I had yesterday. So I think I've got like more of a radio voice today, for sure. Like it's got like that deep, it's got the deep. Would you ever design your own PC case? Actually, John, we're working on that. I've actually had a couple companies who reached out to actually start working with that because of how much I build. I did not get a medicine bomb, Al Factors. I did go and get a latte though, which was not good for me, but I just really wanted a latte. The vocal fry. There we go. Hey, Blade. Wow, Blade Office. Oh, whoa, dude. 25 gifted subs. Jeez, man. Wow, thank you very much for that. Holy, thank you. Wow, that was very much appreciated. I really needed that right now. Sometimes it's like getting in there and doing this stuff. It's like, I really thank you. That means a lot. Super appreciate that. That is huge. I don't know if you understand how much that means. Because sometimes when you get up there and you're doing this and you're just like, oh, nobody loves me. And that's not true. You guys all love me. Thank you. Oh, man. Blade of Ice. Laugh out loud. Oh, Blade of Ice. Oh, my gosh. I read it all wrong. Dude, I don't think you understand how hopped up I am. I think this is going to be the most challenging build. Luckily, I had my techs check this beforehand and make sure that it's all going to work. If not, I might just like lay on the floor and cry. Blade of Ice, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Dude, Bo-Katan build. That's right, we're here. Okay, so at the core of this Bo-Katan build is the Core i7-12700K. By the way, guys, we are on the verge of the hype train. All we got to do is get like a couple small things, and it'd already be at level 5 if we want to unlock a giveaway. Because this 25 would like pretty much fill it up. We just got to get like a couple more people to throw a couple more like 100-bit things and stuff like that, and then we do a giveaway. So you could make it all happen. Epic Vision subbed again. Thanks again for the content. You're welcome. Epic Vision, appreciate that. There it is. One more. Thank you, Flying PJ and Silver Feathered, for doing that. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it, man. And Red Dragon dropping the 100 bits, and there's the hype train. Let's see how high it goes. Oh, now a lot of people dropping bits. There we go. Let's see where it gets to, and then we'll go from there. 25 should pretty much almost fill it up, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what it is. Will you sanitize this build, or is the Robeytech flu is the bonus? Look at that. It's okay. He almost filled it up on his own. There it is, right there. So it was like super close. I was not far off. Hey, Warrior Bro, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it, man. So Cosmic, hey, Red Dragon dropping his 1,400 bits. There we go. And then it's like, oh, and then it's 81%. You guys are rock stars. I appreciate it, man. Has Amazon Prime... Oh, I'm looking at what's going on there. The choo-choo. Oh, people are just writing stuff. I wonder if it would take more custom PCs from Star Wars Unit, like clones. I wonder if they would make more. So, hey! Blade of Ice. I got your name right. Debunk, also thank you very much. Prime. 21 months, dude. Jiu-Jitsu, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you very much, Blade of Ice, not Blade Olphus. Oh, man. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. 127%, and there it is right there. Let's do the giveaway just to celebrate that giveaway. as well. We're going to do exclamation point blade of ice, just because that was a big one. Blade of ice. We're going to make it exclamation point blade of ice. And don't forget, we're gonna. This is the first one where we're gonna be putting people's names on the build mat. So Blade of Ice is gonna be on the build mat. Okay, starting it out, $25 exclamation point Blade of Ice. Najia Panda also doing 5 gifted subs. Tanker 9111. Thank you very much. I don't know, man. I just needed that. I really appreciate it. And it's not to say that I'm not grateful for all of you amazing other people who do this, but that one just hit me in the feels a lot. Okay, so CPU, we're going to use a Core i7 12700K. I've been holding this for like 3 hours, so I might as well throw that out there. For the motherboard, and again, I chose this motherboard specifically because it's got like a Beskar type metallic on it, and I've wanted to use this for a while, so it gave me an excuse. This is the MSI MAG Z690 Force Wi-Fi. Very, very attractive looking build. Where you're going to be seeing a lot of metal kind of vibe with this build, so that's why I specifically chose this particular motherboard. I mean, it's on top of that, it's also a very, very good looking motherboard. For our RAM, because it is DDR5. I did that right? DDR5, yes, DDR5. We're going to be using the G-Skill Triton Z. They're silver and black. This is 5600 megahertz RGB, so we can make that go from there. I haven't figured out what the RGB is probably going to be blue. It's probably going to be the same blue as Bo-Katan's helmet, so it's going to be blue, silver, black is kind of the overall look from there. And then 30 seconds left, so there's our RAM right there. For our storage, huge shout out to obviously Seagate for this. We're going to be using Seagate FireCuda 530s, pretty much the fastest, most reliable NVMe SSDs that are on the market right now. They've got that ridiculous rescue warranty as well. So we're going to be using a 1 terabyte PCIe Gen 4 and a 2 terabyte PCIe Gen 4, making a total of 3 terabytes of storage for all of your, your Knights of the Old Republic remake. If you want to play, Jedi Fallen Order. Just want to have all your Star Wars memes, plenty of room for all that stuff in here. If only there's a way to make RGB look like Darksaber, that would be pretty rad. That would be pretty rad. So anyway, congratulations to, have you seen my Bear Tibbers? What the, what is that name? Have you seen my Bear Tibbers? Oh my gosh, what is that name? Okay, well, congratulations. Have you seen my Bear Tibbers? You're the winner of the the $25. I just like that name. I mean, it's from League, but it's just kind of funny. It's such a great name. Anyway, congratulations. Have you seen my Bear Tibbers? He is the winner of the $25 gift card. Jedi Academy. Maybe you could play some. What about some Dark Forces or X-Wing versus TIE Fighter? You could play. I mean, there's so many great Star Wars games that you could play, and you got plenty of storage there for that as well. Can you? Yeah. So, and then Siri's trying to look up. Can you see my Bear Tibbers? Which is even better. Okay, cool in this 12700K.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut up, Siri. We're going to be using the beautiful Corsair H150 Elite with that LCD. Main reason being is we're going to be putting Bo-Katan right there in there, saying this is the way. I know she doesn't believe technically the same way as Mando does, but we're still going to be putting that there, which should be super, super cool. So there is that. And then for our power supply, we're going to be using the RM850X from Corsair. Great power supply, gold rated, follows all my rules, all that sort of stuff. I've always noticed that when I do these builds, the parts aren't always quite in focus. But yeah, there's our power supply right there. And then finally, following just kind of that metallic theme, and then at the same time also keeping sure, trying to minimize the amount of RGB control. We're going to be using the MSI RTX 3070 Ti Supreme X. Nice big card. It's got that metal kind of vibe still to it. RGB controlled by Dragon Center at the same time. And then I ended up changing my cables. We're going to use some white cable extensions from Asia Horse. So yeah, I think all in all, this is going to look very, very good. I've got a little bit of the Beskar kind of vibe going through it, or just like almost that tarnished metal, and it should come out looking very, very good. So nice quality build, and then again, one lucky person here will be walking. Well, not today, but somebody will be walking away with this build starting on May the 4th. So it should be good. When the GPU is more than the entire PC, it's not, because the GPU is less than. The GPU is not that expensive anymore. I think this GPU, it's just thick. Oh, I'm gonna faint. Don't faint. And if you say I fainted and then you typed it, then you didn't faint, because you can't do that. Hey, you're welcome. I'm getting over a cold. I'm getting over a cold. But yeah. In case you missed my answer to your question, Blade Office was a keyword because he was extremely generous and gifted 25 channel subs. Oh, Ion Master. Yeah, he gave 30 actually, so which was huge. So that's what it was. I was just it was a needed thing, and it's my way of saying thank you. And it's not to say that it didn't mean more than all of the other people who do that too, because today was an extra. It was extra awesome. Oh, he fainted. Okay, let's start building. What do you guys say? This build's gonna make me shed tears. Who is my favorite Star Wars character? Okay, so my favorite Star Wars character is Jar Jar Binks. I'm just kidding. No, I just wanted to start a fight. Who is my favorite Star Wars character? To be honest, man, I've always loved Chewbacca, but I actually like a lot of them from the extended universe that aren't in, so Admiral Thrawn, I've always been a big fan of, Mira Jade, and then of course like Obi-Wan. I love Ahsoka Tano, and so a lot of some of the more extended characters. The one thing that's crazy is that I like Chewbacca more when he was killed by a planet, like the way, because he was killed in the extended universe by being crushed by a moon, and then I feel like when they erased that, it kind of took some of my that gleam in my eye for the only way Chewbacca can get killed is by being crushed by a moon. It kind of fell off. I don't know. I really like. There's a lot of some really great characters. I really love. So yeah. The jelly, yeah. Prune face, look it up, your best character. Rip the entire, yeah, exactly. It's like, there was some really great stuff in the extended universe that I'm bummed that they got rid of. So, Star-Lord, he's not in there. Jar Jar Sith Lord confirmed, exactly. Okay, let's start building here, guys. Okay, so let's look at this beautiful, motherboard. I'm really excited about this. Top down. I heard Thrawn's coming back. But Thrawn's in the animated series. So it's funny because every time somebody asked me that, then I had all these answers, and then my mind went absolutely blank. If he got crushed by a planet full of GPUs, then he'd be back. I'm trying to think of who, it's so funny because I really actually like a lot of the characters from Fallen Order, and they are also now canon. Yeah, that's what I heard, Cassilus. I do not know about this giveaway yet. The giveaway is not set because they're still working on the rules. Okay. Ooh, look at this. What is that? That's fancy. Is this a USB? What is this? I don't know. Cool. It's got, look at those. Those are very nice stickers, too. Look at, these are, oh, it's got a battery sticker. Where's the battery at? Can't even see the battery. They come with, look, this comes with stickers for the battery. You can put, blue stickers on the battery and stuff. I don't see the battery, though. It must be covered somewhere. Okay, so we got some peels here. Look at this. This board is awesome. I'm pretty sure the battery must be underneath one of these. Yeah, I think this is the right board for the build. Oh, there we go. By the way, did you guys see the ASUS announcement for the Neon Genesis Evangelion? I'm pretty excited about that too. I don't know if you guys saw that today. I like how the moment you're doing a Star Wars build, like I love how many people start talking about Star Wars. Like it's just one of those like universal things. You know, it's like I think we need like a Marvel day. Maybe I wonder what Marvel Day would be. March. There is no Vel. I don't know. Everybody's like, "Ooh, Marvel," and then all of my viewership drops. What? Stanley's birthday. Well, I know, but it's like May the 4th just fits really well. And now there's Mario Day, which is March 4, which is what March. Yeah, Mario. Oh, I don't know what Mario, or is it? Oh no, March 10th. Yeah, Mario. That's right. So like they're coming up with days. I just don't know if there's a. Yeah, there is. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I'm putting this in. That's what I was doing. I'm gonna have to stay on task here, guys. What did I do with the? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm excited about that. So I already reached out because I want to see that whatever ASUS does with the Evangelion one. Like I like Gundam, but I really like Evangelion. So. Oh, Hyper Zen. Jeez, you guys like they're like we got the anti-RAM clickers coming out here. They're coming out in force. They do, Drewski Pooski. I have one, but it doesn't. The thing is, you have to take the heat sink off. I have one in here, Drewski. Let me find it. I have one somewhere. Ooh, I'm just throwing drives around like a crazy person. What happened to it? In here? I want to show it off because it's actually really rad. Somewhere around here I have a Beskar. What happened to it? I know I have both the I have a Beskar okay, there's a drive. Is it back here? Those are all SSDs. It's a hard drive. Oh. Oh, there. Okay, this is the start. There's the Beskar ingot. I think I have. Okay, so here's the. I know there's one. There's also a Fire CUDA, but here's I found this one at least. I have the other one around here too, but let me bring it in here. So here is. I thought maybe it was around here, but I don't know where I put it. So here is the Beskar ingot. I have the drive too, but here is the. I've got the. This is the 2 terabyte. So I have the 2 terabyte special external hard drive, and then there's actually also. Somewhere around here, I have the actual NVMe drive. I just don't know where I put it. But yes, there is both. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And this is the external one. And this is very, very cool. It's RGB and all that sort of stuff. And this lights up. It's pretty cool. But there's also an NVMe drive, and I don't know what happened to it. It's around here somewhere, though. So yes, the answer is yes. But it didn't fit with this. So sorry for taking so long to go find that. But yeah, they do have one. It's we're going to show it off on Amazon Live. Okay, let's get this installed. There we go. Which one? So SFP is which one's the purple one? I don't remember all the names anymore because it's been so long. I'm gonna go, I put it back on my watch list to go rewatch it. Unit 1, so probably Unit 1 then. Who's the girl with blue hair? I know we're like talking Evangelion when we're basically doing a Star Wars, but Rey, that's right, thank you. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how far this pops, guys. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a good pop. Ooh, that is tight. That one is definitely held down there. Okay, so there is that. Okay, let's put our NVMe drives in. I like how you guys are I like how much you guys are taking care of me. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. How do you know what fans to make intake and what to, like, how do you know how many to have as intake? So you try, so the way that I have a tendency to do it is I try to make it what's called equal pressure, or as close to slightly positive pressure, which means you want to have the same number intake as you can outtake, is usually what I do. So that's kind of an easy way to think of it. And then there's a bunch of stuff on there. I actually have a whole video, KST Rain, that talks about setting up fans, which is up on the original Robeytech site. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pull this off. There we go. So there's this one. Let's put the other one down here because I wonder, do these have the extra? Yeah, I think these do. Okay, cool. So we're gonna definitely want to put the other one down here with the extra cooling. I'm using the force for sure, Red Dragon. The force of just trying to make it through this stream. But you guys are making it easy. So I appreciate it. Wow, that's some long screws there for the... There we go. Oh, that just... Oh, that looks like it didn't... Oh, I was like, what is this? Okay, cool. I still haven't found the battery. Where's the battery for the BIOS? Okay. Oh, this doesn't have an extra... This doesn't have an extra heat thing. None of them do. Oh, I thought it did. So that's the only one. Okay, so that's the only one that has the extra heat. Okay. Good to know. One of those slots is Gen 3. Which one of these are all? These should all be Gen 5. Which one of these is Gen 3? For me, May 25th. Oh, you're Greek Orthodox? That's funny. Yeah, I thought so too, but I don't see that. Like, I'm still trying to find the thing. Let me see where it says. I didn't know any of these should be. These should all be... Or, sorry, Gen 4. I'm sorry, I was saying Gen 4. These should all be Gen 4, guys. I'm looking in the manual right now. I'm looking at the M.2 slots now. These are all Gen 4. What are you talking about? There's nothing in here. None of these are Gen 3. They're all Gen 4, according to the manual. I didn't think there was actually, I don't think there's supposed to, I don't think it's single, I don't think Gen 4, there's a Gen 3 on any 12th gen. Yeah. Yeah, they're all Gen 4. I mean, yeah. Yes. And then Castleless, no, these are all, every single one of these is Gen 5 for PCI in the manual as well. These are all Gen 5. None of them are all Gen 5. Feeling better, but I feel better. Yeah. I was just making sure, yeah, because I thought you were saying these are all Gen 5. These are all Gen 4. I just was like, somebody's like, these are Gen 3. I was like, wait, what? Tom deserves a raise? What? Have you met Tom? Not yet, SFP. You guys are messing with my head. I'm definitely not at 100% for answering these questions. Says slot 4 M.2 is 3. In the manual that I just looked at, it does not say that. But it doesn't matter. I'm putting them here. I'm putting it here anyway. So it's Gen 4 anyway. Well, I'm going to put it here. So, okay. So this is my 1 terabyte, which I'm going to actually stick here. Doesn't need the cooling, and honestly, the game drive is the one I want the fastest, so it doesn't matter, which is closest to the CPU. And then this one's got the double cooling. Well, wait a minute. One of these is faster. Yeah, never mind. They're both 7,000. Okay, there we go. Technically, you're Gen X? That's fun. Listen to the manual, Robey. Oh, I didn't remove the thermal peel. No, I didn't. Good call. Thank you. This is why I'm building this with you guys. Oh. There we go. Okay, thermal peel's removed. Everything's fine now. If we had the betting system in place, people would be betting right now, is this going to boot? I'm talking, just so you guys know, I stream to multiple channels at the same time. I'm streaming to twitch.tv/Newegg, twitch.tv/Robeytech, youtube.com/Robeytech, and facebook.com/Robeytech. Nice, PC guy. Thank you for all those thumbs ups already, guys. How many, the mansion of Tom? Oh. How many of you guys are TFT fans? Do we have any TFT fans? You guys are going to start seeing a lot of TFT for gaming. I think ASUS. Is like usually my top choice. EVGA, if you want to go overkill. I really like MSI, and Aorus is trying to get me to come back. Though, yeah, I'm doing a giveaway with them. Like they're trying to woo me back. NTXT is also a good one too, yeah, but they don't have a Z690 board yet. Okay, so all of that is in. Let's go ahead and thermal paste it up. Best thing Riot makes? Okay, good. So, Molehall, I just got finished playing. I played like 5 hours straight yesterday. Finally decided to jump into rank. My first rank match, I was doing a Hextech Sivir carry, and I ended up getting first. So, I've been learning. I've been playing a comp a week, and then I finally just decided to jump into ranked. There you go. Oh man, Z6. So here's the thing, Kaido. It depends. What else are you going to put into it? And I can't see right now, so I know you're going to answer that question. I'm not going to be able to give you a full answer. I like the ASUS. I would still say the ASUS over the MSI, just because ASUS's software is still a little bit more baked. MSI is getting better though, and their prices have been better. Ooh, this is a lot of thermal paste here. This reminds me of that time I ate Marmite, and it was gross, because you guys didn't defend me. You guys weren't there when I needed you at the EVGA stream. Wow, somebody said MSI. Oh, wow. Wow. Or Chaos. That's a lot. There we go. Okay, we're good now. I got rid of the excess. By the way, spatulas, we found them. We ordered more. You can buy your own spatula. Iron Gazebo, thank you very much. Bubba7254, thank you very much as well. Vegemite is not delicious. I don't know people who say it is. Okay, these are empty. Okay, let's put in our awesome RAM. While you were at PAX, did you get to see Origin PC's new 12-channel light? Yes, Alchemist. And that 14-inch, so I'm getting sent all three of them, and that 14-inch is fire. Okay, well, good thing OG Gamers, I didn't put it there anyway. I was reading the manual pretty quick, so if that's right, we're still safe. But that's good to know. All in all, you shouldn't fill up all the M.2 slots anyway, because then you start turning off a bunch of crap and having your bandwidth on your lanes. So it's getting better, but a lot of people don't really understand that anyway. Oh, did I just throw that? Okay, I threw it without there. They did. They don't know when they're out yet, though. They have one, and I used it on the mod workshop at PAX. But it still doesn't have a release date. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, guys, let's do the clicks. I've got 2 people who hate them. The rest of you guys love them. We should do a vote on that. We're going to do a vote. We need to do a vote. We haven't done a vote on this. We should ask it. Drafaz, what's up, buddy? Tier 3, 23 months, man. Almost 2 years. Okay, ASMR clicks. Let's do a vote on the clicks, because we actually have some people who say they don't like the clicks. So we're going to do a vote on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Robeytech. Do you like the clicks, the ASMR clicks or not? Here we go. DDR5 ASMR clicks. American Free Gamer, it actually is the right way to do it, and the other person, you know who backs me up on that, is Kingpin, who says that it is definitely the right way because you get the best spread, and then when you apply pressure, you're definitely going to get even. You just want to be careful not to apply too much. Okay, here we go. So first click, DDR5 click, G-Skill Silver click. First one. 96 on that one, 96 on that one. There we go. If you don't like the clicks, make your voice heard But the vote is up on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/Robeytech, if you want to go put your vote in. 96, second one. 94.4. Those were actually okay. Those were okay. And we're solidly in. Where's the third? Well, that's Cyber Aurelius. That's like essentially the same thing. You can't say meh. You just say yes or no. Meh is the same thing. If you're over, you have to be at twitch.tv/Robeytech, not twitch.tv/Newegg. You're probably on the wrong Twitch. Okay, let's put in our bracket now. Oops. Getting a little crazy there. Okay, there we go. What do I need? I need the right brackets here. I'm guessing these are the right ones. These are the LGA 1700, just in case, for this. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna put our bracket in for our Z690. Or sorry, our LGA 1700. Just in case this doesn't have it. I think this one does, but I'm not sure. But I have the real ones then in case they don't. $1,200. Okay, so there's that. That's 21, 15, and 12, and there's 1,700. Okay, so this does actually come with the 1,700, so I don't need these. Okay. Okay, so there you go. That shows you if you are anti-click, how many people really do like the clicks. A lot of people like the clicks. Hey, Saidi, thank you very much for the and then JL Bruto, thank you very much for the sub. Hey, Saidi, also thank you for the 1,400 bits. Okay, so we got our LGA 1700 bracket and all that fun stuff. Okay. Avoid collision. Wow, that's interesting. Here we go. Okay. That's in. Okay, let's put in our brackets. Is this build a gaming, streaming, etc.? Oh, this is just a... I mean, this will do both very easily. What's up, Alex? How are you, man? Thanks for saying hi. Would you consider removing and doing the clicks again? No. I got to get through this build, man. I'm holding on by a thread, just getting this built. Working my way through this, ZQuil, Dayquil haze right now. Okay, there we go. Build is done. I mean, the build's done. No, it's not. The motherboard is ready. We are ready for the next part of the build. Show's over. Build's done. That's all you guys wanted to see was just the motherboard built, right? That's like all the fun stuff, right? That's all you wanted. I have water. That's my IV today. Hey, thank you very much for the sub too. KST Rain, I've never been popular. I just pay these people to show up and be here. That's all I do. Am I really popular? I don't know. It was. I will say this. It was pretty surreal to go to PAX because I had a lot of people come up and stop me at PAX to take pictures, and I was like, wow, you guys don't have to. No, I didn't find this too much. You guys don't like. I was just like, I don't know. It was really touching. How many people actually watch me and like me, and so it really does. It meant a lot that people came up and did that. Oh, I better leave. My deposit must have bounced. What? Oh. There's another pineapple on. Where's their pineapple at? Okay, let's get this ready. Time for the actual reveal. There it is right there. The Katan. There it is, the actual build. Ooh, there we go. Start getting this taken apart and ready for the, ooh, let's not drop that. Okay. This is a little low. It's the GT501 from ASUS. So it's the tough gaming one that's been customized by our fine friends over at Blue Horse Studios, Ron Christensen, who is a very good friend of mine, and his wife, who also is in the PC hardware business. She works at EK, and she is awesome as well. I got to meet her and hang out with her at PAX, along with the EK team. Okay, so there's that. We are going to keep the fans. We're going to keep the fans in here. This has got that weird, I think this is, yeah, that weird shroud. I don't like this shroud. I'm not a fan of the shroud, but I'm a fan of the rest of this case. Hey, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, man. Wow, that is super appreciated. Okay, and here's the back of the case now. Get this one undone. He did all this like custom. He added like a bunch of like her symbol and all that sort of stuff. So very, very cool. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is we gotta get rid of this thing. It just pops out maybe. Where's the, oh, it's screwed on the bottom, okay. Ugh. I think, does the top, oh, it just screws right to the top. Oh, this has got like that nice high place for putting in that nice high place for putting in the AIO. So it's got like a nice little hat, so it should make lots of clearance. Okay, so what we're doing right now is removing the shroud, which I'm not a huge fan of shrouds like this. Main reason being is that they become, like, you have to route the cables a specific way. At least this one's got like a little place to drop the GPU thing down when we're done, but like the other ones, it's like you just got to make sure that they come the right way. Okay, so there's our shroud of mystery out. Okay, and then where's all this? Where's all this stuff? Where's all this? What is all this? What is all this fiddle faddle? Okay, and then here is our tray for drives. Remove these so we have room. There we go. Okay. What is all this stuff? There's just all the stuff for the fan here. It's like, okay, so there's all of our fans, and then you can run all the fans off of a Molex. What are they doing here? Running off a Molex, yuck. So they have a 3-fan splitter that lets you go into a Molex. Well, I would never do that. And then this has got a controller. These are all wired together, but then they can also be daisy trained onto a controller that can be controlled via SATA. It's weird because I'm trying to figure out I think I just want them to be controlled off of the motherboard. I don't really care about the SATA. So, oh, okay, there you go. And then there, you get rid of this, and then now we just can plug it into the, there we go. Get rid of that. Okay, figured it out. I was just like, I was not ready, mentally ready for that. Okay, so we got all that now, all of our extra here. Let us start putting this together. This is actually very roomy to build in. We got a single massive, this fan is massive for your exhaust fan, but yeah, looking pretty good. Okay, so let's go top down. Let's get our case in, I mean our motherboard in. And table goes down. You could take the top off, it looks like, if you wanted to. Okay. And boom. Just like that, there's our motherboard in. We'll run this up and through. Very, very easy to install, and that's nice. They gave me some zip ties. So far it looks good. It matches nicely. There we go. Motherboard screws, standoffs, and stuff for things I don't need. Yeah, it's very easy. In terms of installation, like I have to say, this case has got a ton of room for that. Okay, so let's get our motherboard in. Here we go. Those feel like they're the right screws. They may not be. No, those just go right in. Those are not the right screws. Okay, wrong screws. Not the usual. These must be the SATA ones. I grabbed the wrong screws, guys. These must be the right screws. It's using the bigger screws. Okay, here we go. There, that's better. Yeah, it's an ASUS board, yeah. There we go. Who's having fun, guys? Everybody having a good time? Yeah, it's Bo-Katan, baby. It's just Bo-Katan. All the parts for Bo-Katan are taken off right now. Look at all the people having fun. Good. Okay, so we only have one place to run all of our cables, which is like right here in the middle in like this weirdly weird spot. So we're going to make sure we run that and then make sure it's all routed correctly for the shroud, so I don't get the shroud wrong. That may be the Dayquil talking. Oh, really? Okay, so we got all those parts in. Let's go up here, see what else is going on here. Yeah, I'm excited to see it too. I think it's going to be great when it's all done. And then I'm going to order soup. I'm going to have soup for dinner. I like chicken noodle soup, like from Panera. Like order like 10 gallons of chicken noodle soup. What do you guys think? I feel like that's a good thing. Okay, what we're going to do here, let's see if I can make this happen. I learned this little trick from my man PJ. He's a system integrator for Origin. I'm going to hide this up here. Oh, there's no Panera in Hawaii? Yeah, they're mac and cheese. That's what my daughter always gets. She always gets like the mac and cheese. Okay, that should, and it's nice and big. So, do that. You just use this to shove this. Definitely enough room here. You get the we're just hiding this screw, hiding this. Then if you loosen this, it creates a little bit more give. There we go. Then you can tighten it in. No, not quite. Okay, hold on. I'm working on hiding this one cable so it's nice and hidden. Okay, so what you can do is you can, there we go, grip it under. There we go. And then tighten it. That's weird. Why is this not? Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. I got to get the thing in the right place. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now it won't get out. This is how you just hide. I'm just hiding cables. So that way there's no cable. And then we're good to go. There we go. Okay, now you can't see the cable. There you go. See, now you can't see the cable. So it just looks like there's a short cable coming out, and then we're good there. And that's hooked up, and it looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and run our front panels. So these all have to run up through one place, unfortunately. And it's all like right here, right? Because this shroud has only got one spot for every cable to come up through, which is kind of interesting. So that's like happens to be right here, and this is going to be extremely odd. Oh, that's a 12 pin. That's a 12 volt. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Do we have a longer one? I wonder if I do this the other way. Trying to see if there's a better way to get more length the other way. There we go. Okay, we've got a 3-pin fan header here. So those have all got to go out through the same spots. That's what I'm working on right now, is getting all of our cable runs through the bottom out through the same spot, and then I will get them hidden up here in the shroud area so they're just out of the way. So that's what I'm working on now. A little bit of a different than what I typically do when I do these builds. Okay, so here's our other 2 cables. And they're short, which is not good. I might have to run this one from the side. This one, wow, these are really short. That one looks like it's gonna make it. We're gonna have to run the front panel one. Maybe. Nope, front panel's gonna have to come through the side over here. Actually, front panel might be able to just come up right here. Yep, that one can actually come up right here, okay. So these are the cables that have to go right through here. So I just gotta get them into the right spot. Okay, so they all have to go right here, okay. And then I can hide them all inside the shroud area, which should actually be pretty cool. There we go. And then the shroud will hide all that, so this will sit down in here. And then what we can do here is take the rest of these, minus this. This is gonna go someplace else. And we're just gonna go ahead and clump these in here now, so they're just out of the way. So these are all gonna kind of just sit in here and then be controlled this way. Okay. This is just all prep from when we actually, because the build, this is actually just stuff I'm gonna have to do a little bit later anyway, so I'm just gonna do it now and just get it out of the way. So it looks nice and clean from the back, right? But the front is super, like, you won't, like you won't even notice it, right? It's just gonna be hidden in the shroud with everything else. And I am, just because of the shroud, gonna go ahead and put, I might actually do all of the shroud cables first. So they're just done, and I mean, put the PSU in, which is annoying. I don't like doing that, but given we're dealing with a PSU shroud, might just be the best thing. And then let's see what we can do here to kind of, okay, and then this can go right here, which is fine. And then this, I think, is gonna go right here. Figure that out. Okay. There we go. There's that. This one should be fine here because it's got enough room. So this is power switch, power plus and minus. Power switch, power plus and minus next to it, and then we'll get that done. And the rest of these. Okay, so these are all done. A lot of this stuff I just want to kind of clump and then just the PSU and stuff like that should. I don't want it too far over. I just need it enough that it's hidden into the PSU shroud. There we go. Okay, so that'll hide, those will hide, be hidden. This will get managed. Okay, so most of that stuff, like I said, pretty good shape. Now our front panels are hooked up, which makes that easy. Okay, so this will, like I said, the PSU will go here. It'll kind of push this stuff forward, but it'll be hidden underneath the shroud. I'm just gonna make sure and do a test fit of the shroud one more time, just to make sure that we're not hitting anything that's gonna be bad. Yeah, it looks good. Problem is that, God, dude, this thing's ugly. This right here, man. Not a whole lot I'm gonna be able to do to fix that either. We put that in, we're just gonna have to make sure that's down. Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah, that should be, there you go. And then that looks good, clean. That comes up through there. Then you have that one group of cables and then that's fine. Okay, so that's what it'll actually look like. We're just making sure that we have a nice test fit and everything looks good there. So at least this isn't that the dual Helios one. Just trying to see what the deuce. I got this off. PSU shrouds. Where is this supposed to line up at? There we go. Okay. There it is. There, okay. That's the problem. So when I fit this, just trying to make sure I get this in right when I do it. And there we go. Okay, so you can fit it. Okay, there we go. So there you can get it, and we can keep that hidden. And then all in all, that looks pretty good here from the side, from the front like that. So that's hidden, it looks good. That's locked the right way. And then you can't see any of the other cables. Then on the back, we have a lot of room here for movement. Okay, cool. That's the stuff I needed to make sure that was good when I put this in. So what I don't want to have is a surprise at the end of the build. We're like, oh, we're trying to get the shroud on. But I can't get the shroud on, and you just got to push that down a little bit, and it should be okay. Okay, cool, so we're good there. I've got a little bit careful here. This right here is essentially go like that. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's get this up. Okay, so there's those. Now the last thing I got to do is fix this. It's kind of like, I wonder if, I actually think the right thing to do for this instead is this. I think I might do this just for this build. Instead of, just to make it a little bit cleaner. So let's leave this in here, and then let's take this, which this is an extension. And run that instead. Much cleaner looking, I think. Because this is a much more. Then we can do this. No one knows but you, really. What are you guys talking about? Makes me feel bad. Oh, you're talking about if your cable management? Yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about it to make the build look nice. There we go. That'll clip that down. And I want a little bit of ring here, so. I gotta be careful here because I don't want to. There we go. Okay, let's see how that looks in the front. There we go. See, and that looks a little bit, I like that. That looks a little bit cleaner, less of a big thing, and especially if we'll have the white cable here. I might actually run the white one down, which maybe even cover this so it'll actually look okay. And then, like I said, this will get hidden, so not really a big. Hootie Hoot, 15, thank you very much for the sub. Nervo, thank you for the sub. Haste, thank you very much again for the 101 bits, which is awesome. Igor, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. So you guys are all rock stars. Super appreciate you. Okay, so there's that. I feel like so far, like I said, this is just going to get hidden by the shroud. They didn't really give me a lot of options here, but it'll still look nice. But from the back, right, if you like take off the back here, this is what it's going to look like, which looks very, very nice, nice and clean, which I'm happy with. And then there won't be any issues with that. So we're in good shape thus far. Now what we need to do is let's put our H150 together and go from there. Okay. Let's get our AIO together, AIO. There we go. Drink some water. Ah, so good. Water. Water. Fans. Here's these. No. Okay, here we go. All the extra stuff we need. Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Still one more cable I have to run through the gauntlet back in the back here. There we go. Okay, there we go. The CPU is a 12700K, which we've got plenty of cooling for. There we go. With our 360 millimeter AIO. Okay. What's up, PC guy? How are you, man? AIO, that's right. Okay. So there's all of our extra stuff. So we're going to do right side. Fans are going to go this way. So this should be like this. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Oops. Oh, that's cool, Burke. Really? That's huge. That's all Tom. If you saved a lot of money from that, that's Tom's work, man. If you save money from using Robeytech deals. There we go. Wow stick. Everybody loves the wow stick. Just don't tell Tom too much, right? Because then he gets a really big head, and then he writes me every day, hey, did you see that guy who said that he saved money using the deals? Did you see that, Robey? Like, writes me at 2 in the morning. Did you see somebody? Did you see that? Just kidding, he doesn't do that. Can it, Justin? I like the name Hootie Hoot 15. There we go. He is pretty amazing. He does a lot. He really has passion for it. Wow, that's a lot of help. I'm not used to Tom being that kind of helpful. Yes, you can, Luca. Yeah. That's the key word right there. Okay, we almost got all the screws in. Oh, one more. That was weird. Okay, so that's all in. There we go. There's that. There's that. Okay. Okay, so that's all the cables disconnected. Need these. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, gonna grab our bin of regular. We've used all the ones that we got for free. No 5800 X3D builds planned. Honestly, AMD never sent me one. They said they were going to, and I never got sent one. So I don't have it, and then no, I haven't had anybody ask to have me make one. Because I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody wants a new build is going to get a 58. It's for like mostly people who need to upgrade, which is really kind of the ideal plan for that particular CPU. Because it's kind of expensive at $450. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is don't get me wrong, don't be sad. AMD's got me invited to a bunch of other stuff, so don't worry. They haven't, I think they thought because I did a bunch of Intel stuff that all of a sudden I was like exclusive. I was like, no, I build AMD stuff all the time. They're like, oh, great. And so there's some AMD stuff I'm working on with them now too, so don't worry. Just Intel was having me do a lot, and so they were a little nervous, and then they never asked. And then I talked to one of their people at PAX, and they're like, oh, Robey, we want you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Defense, yeah, but it's on a dying platform. And it's not, and it's older tech, so yeah. If you go watch the reviews, on the 5800X3D, it's great for people who want to upgrade from older Ryzen, but it's not good for new people, for new builds. And a 12700K is actually a better, there's actually a better investment. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, Gigabyte's been awesome. We got some great stuff coming up with Aorus in June as well. So yeah, we got. I mean, I'm getting out there, getting bigger. Defiance, then you're one of the few folks who feel that way in the tech community. Most reviews are saying it's like, really, honestly, if you're going to build a new PC, it's better to buy a 5800X or a 5900X because they're cheaper. The thing is you can still overclock with them, and they're better for productivity. I don't need a 360 millimeter AIO for a 12700K either. You need a 240. You can do it with a 240. And it outperforms on every, if it's just, and the only two is it's a one-trick pony, dude. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not, I think you need to go look a little bit more. If somebody was telling me they were going to build a new AMD PC, I was like, oh, awesome. Then go use a 5800X or a 5900X. Don't use a 50. Yeah, then I would, again, then sure. But 5800X or 5900X is cheaper and still does more. Yeah, it's too expensive for what it is, dude. Too much money. And I'm not the only person saying that. This is not just me. This is every single tech reviewer. Okay. So, but if you bought one, that's fine. Don't be mad. If you're happy, that's all that matters. If you're happy, that is all that matters. I'm just saying I'm telling people who are like, "Hey, I should go get it for new builds." No. But if you bought one, awesome, that's great. No, you should not leave. You should be happy that you bought what you bought, man. It's not me. You don't have to be happy for me. You're the one who has to be happy. Yeah, it's just, dude, you do you, and it's okay. That's my thing, right? You're never gonna get judged here for what you bought. I'm just not gonna make recommendations to other people, that's all. But if that's what you wanna do, dude, I'm depressed now. Don't be depressed. If you bought one and you're happy and you got it for gaming, you did good. And as long as it does what you need it to do, then you should be stoked. I'm going to try and do this while also keeping this. I don't want to take off this thing because it's annoying. Okay, there we go. I never want to depress anybody. There's no judgment. I just don't want you to, like, I also don't want to mislead people into something as well. But if you bought it and you're happy, then boom. Boom goes the dynamite. That's all that matters. It's your money. You spent it your way. And if you did the research and you were like, yep, that's perfect for me, then you win. Okay. So far, so good on this installation. Okay. Just had to get the screws started. The screwdriver's amazing. Love the screwdriver. The wow stick. Mom, Robeytech hates my build. I'm telling my mom. That's not true. I did not say that. I have a great video coming out on Tuesday. Tuesday, yes. If you are having overheating issues with your 12900K, how to get it under control and not lose performance. So that's coming out. It shows you how to alter undervolt and make sure you have the right stuff, how to set fan curve, like talking about fan curves, all that sort of stuff. So that's coming out on Tuesday. Mom! Yeah, Bulio, they're great, aren't they? I do have to say, like, I built in the Helios a couple times, which is their, like, bigger ROG one. But now this is the second time I've built in this particular case. And I built in it in, like, the ASUS DIY day. And this one's a little, I'm not a fan of the shroud. Like, I don't like removable shrouds because they're annoying for, like, planning. But all in all, like, the roominess of this build is actually pretty, like, just how much room you have. It's a big case, but it is pretty nice how much room you got. Definitely fits the Katan theme, for sure. This is the GT501. I'm a Shroud fan. He can do headshots. Wrong Shroud, but good joke. Could you do push-pull? That's a good question. You know what? You might be able to. I'm gonna look here in a minute. You got a lot of room. I don't need to on a 12700K and a 360mm AIO, but let me answer that question then. Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna turn it around. Yeah, yes, you could. Geez, this thing has got all sorts of room at the top. Yeah, you could definitely do push-pull in this thing if you really wanted to, yes. Wow, this thing has got a ton of room at the top. Yes, you could do push-pull in this case very easily. Mom, Robey responded to my comment. Mom, Robey said Brussels sprouts are gross. Mom, Robey said Vegemite is not for people who are really have taste buds. Yeah, it's got lid for days, yeah. It definitely does, man. This thing has got... Wow. Okay, that's like, I'm impressed with how much room is at the top of this case. I kind of feel like I should have put push-pull just to freaking fill it up a little bit, but that's like kind of overkill on this build. Like way overkill. Just like you guys are overkill. No, you are. No, you are. Yeah, they did. Filth pig. I don't have a dark saber. All I have is lightsabers. I didn't like the dark saber. Like I saw it at Disney and I almost bought it and I was like, it just doesn't look as good as the other sabers do. I have a lot of lightsabers, but this Vegemite, Mom! He's calling his mom. No, we're using this one. The build parts are locked, guys. I can't change, I can't change them because they're part of the giveaway that's already been done, so I can't change out things like the fan. So so this is what's locked for the giveaway. It's okay to have one non-RGB fan. You will survive. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. I didn't have all RGB fans and I was gonna cry. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Ugh. Wow, look at all the room in that case. I mean, dude, so much room. Like you were like not only can you do push-pull, like you can do push, push-pull. You can do like triple push-pull. Man, this thing has got, I mean, that hat is like we got all the room. All the room. Oh, come on, give me my, don't be that way. Don't be that way. I like boiled eggs. Well, some of this stuff kind of came together last minute, guys, so I'll be honest, I didn't have as much time as I normally do to plan these builds. So this build was like, so I may have omitted RGB without... Okay, so this is the... Wait, which is the right direction for this? Because you do not want to go upside down on this. No. Okay, that's like that. There you go. This goes like this. Okay. Just, wait, so the... Yes, okay. Okay, so that's the right way. Okay, I do have to remove the thermal paste off of this. Sorry, I'm just making my... I'm thinking through the fog of... Thinking through the fog of ZQuil, or Dayquil. I'm not doing ZQuil. ZQuil right now would be bad. I took ZQuil before. This should be fine. Should be fine before a stream is to take ZQuil right before you stream. That should be okay, right? Things to not do before you stream. Take ZQuil. Seems like not the right thing to do. Okay, let's let that dry. It's the H150 Elite LCD cooler, which is a beast of a cooler. Let's just be frank. But in this case, I'm Justin. Oh, it's coming. It's coming in like just months. There's gonna be all sorts of AMD. You know that. As soon as we get the new GPUs and CPUs, it'll switch again. And then everybody will be like, "Where's the Intel love, Robey? Where's the Snapdragon love, Robey?" I can never make everybody happy. When are you going to do M1 chip build, Robey? Well, at least you do. SCB, it was already spread on the... I already had spread it earlier. There's thermal paste already on the AI, on this. I spread it on the IHS and then removed the stuff. Why don't you build a Pentium system, Robey? I can never make anybody happy. Robey, when are you going to build a mainframe? Yeah, when are you going to build a server? Yeah, exactly. Robey, where's the love for Linux? When are you going to do hey, when are you going to build an AS400? Exactly. I can never make you guys happy. When are you going to build a PC that looks like a race bed? You're no real PC builder. Hot tub stream. It's coming. We're supposed to do that in the summer. Linus said he's in. There's a bunch of tech guys who said they're in for the hot tub stream. Hopefully it's still relevant. You guys still want to see us in our yeah, when are you doing a TI-83 build? Robey, when are you going to play Doom on your TI-85? We don't get enough calculator builds. Oh, man. Incognito, too soon. After the bankruptcy, what do you get, $1.5 million in unfinished builds? That guy is everybody's hero right now, right? Am I right? When are you going to make a flux capacitor? Man, there are some really angry customers. I don't know, I'm still waiting for them to deliver my Robeytech NVIDIA GPU. Yeah, so you guys are saying I need to go to the bathroom so I can fall on my head and get the schematics for the flux capacitor? It's about all I'm going to fit in this. Okay, so we've got that wired now. That's for our USB for our two things. Okay. Pump fan, you can read that. You don't actually control anything. CPU fan. I guess for a minute there, when you're talking about falling on the bathroom, get the schematic, I thought you were talking about Noah from Artesian Builds. Yeah, AS400s, that was my first job in tech, was working on AS400s. The Bumblebee system, so the Lotus Notes Domino ones. Do I have any? I have no clearance there, so I'm gonna have to do it there. That was my first, I got sent out from the East Coast to the West Coast where nobody uses IBM. They all use Microsoft, and worked for an IBM Premier Business Partner. It was my first job, and then I got a job at Microsoft. I worked there for like 3 months, maybe a little longer, but it was not very long. I've only had 3 jobs in my whole life. Well, I mean, prior to high school. High school, I had 1 job. I only had 1 job in high school. Okay, so I've had a total in my life, think about it. Total in my life I was a newspaper boy, and then I delivered newspaper to newspapers boys. So that's what I did until I was 18. I got paid a lot of money and got to drive a government car, so I got to drive as fast as I wanted. And then I then became, when I went to college, I had a job in the library, so that's 3. And then I got a job as a computer emergency response, so that basically I taught anti-hacking to the government. So I was taught computer emergency response team, so for the Air Force and the Army, on how to stop hacking. And then I went and worked for an IBM Premier Business Partner, and then I went for Microsoft, and that was 20 years. And then the only other job I had was this one, which is being an influencer. So that's it. I've had 7 jobs my whole life. My high school job was I delivered newspapers to the newspaper boys. So I got a government car, and I got to drive as fast as I wanted. And my whole job was to get it delivered, to deliver newspapers to the newspaper boys. I got paid like $18 an hour, and I didn't have to pay for my gas or anything. It was awesome. It was a great job. I had 69 jobs. I have been to Korea, yes. But my job is in Japan. Most of my jobs are in Japan. Okay, that takes care of that. Just making sure this is clean. Might pull, I don't want to pull that up too high. See it? Will this stay clumped if I shove this higher? Okay. There we go, and there we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. I think that looks okay. Okay, I need one more little zip tie to finish the facade. Finish the facade. And then we are done with the mounting of the AIO. You just don't want them to know that there's that little small plug there, so that's when just want it to look like only one plug. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got one plug now, and everything looks good. Okay, so there is the build as it sits right now. So it looks nice and clean. We got everything running to the back now. We're gonna run that into the attachment, and then we just have to then we'll start putting in our cable extensions after this is done, and we're in good shape. We're actually cranking along. You guys have fun? Camp Casey. Oh, was Camp Casey? I don't remember. That sounds familiar. I was in Kadena, right? So I remember like all the bases there. I was on base in Okinawa. In my flight for 2 months, they had a beer machine in the berthing area. Oh, your first duty station. Yeah, Okinawa, Japan. I was in Kadena. And then, of course, you went to Camp Forrester and all those places over there as well. Oh, Camp Casey. That's right. So that's where I remember that from. Okay. So there is that. Most of the back is actually pretty cable managed already. So we're just going to run this through, and then we'll put this feels like a good place to put it. Feels like it's going to work really well. That feels like it's going to work right there. I like it when you do it right there. Why is Fiddlesticks being so negative? Fiddlesticks, don't be negative. Be positive. Fiddlesticks. Oh, Fiddlesticks. Everybody give Fiddlesticks a hug, a virtual hug. Oh, Drafaz, you're hilarious. Hilarity has ensued with the Drafaz. What does that mean? Look at thick. I've been trying to lose weight. Now I'm gaining weight? What the heck? That's not very nice. I don't feel good. And now you're saying I'm fat. That's not nice. Just because I haven't been able to make it to the gym because I don't feel good. LympCon, apparently, according to Bob, you can't even reach your arms around me because I'm so fat. Okay, so we got that all done. Weren't you gonna sign something for me like 2 months ago? I don't remember either, dude. If I was, then let me know what it is and I'll send it back. I'll sign it and send it. Let me know what it is, though, dude. I don't remember. It's usually, Blondie takes meticulous notes. So if there was something that I said I was gonna sign, tell Blondie, or Blondie would have it down usually. I just know Red Dragon needs his 3080 Ti. That's the only thing that's on my list right now. Blondie doesn't remember my birthday. Yeah, she does it all the time. Except for today, she wrote me like the note, and the note that she wrote me was like, "Is this English?" And I had to write back. I was like, "Huh? Did you read? I don't know, Blondie. Did you read what you wrote me in Discord? Because I was like, man, maybe I'm just on cough medicine or what. But like, no matter how many times I read that, I could not make sense of what it was. Did you read it? It was about that comment. But like, if you read what you wrote, it was like, this is not English. Now I'm gonna get her all riled up. It's always fun to get Blondie riled up. She gets all riled up, and then she calls me. She's like, "Oh my gosh! Ah!" Except for Blondie doesn't sound like that. I'll read here. Let's see what this is what I read, and then maybe I'm crazy. No, this is what you wrote, and I quote. This is what you wrote. This is goes the a different build. Read it again. This is goes the a different build. Read it again. Go read. And I was like, what? I was like, I think she was, this is goes, no, she says, this is goes the different build. This is goes, and I was like, she's trying to mess with me because she knows that I don't feel good. So she's like, I'm just going to mess with them. Yeah, but that didn't help me. I was like, I don't understand. This is goes a different build. But I sent a pic. You are beyond. That is true. That is true. I will give you that. That is fair. That is fair, Blondie. Oh man, some of my autocorrects, the worst ones. Who has this happened to? iPhone folks. I know Android folks are like, ooh, iPhone. But where I have autocorrected and like I've been like, dang autocorrect, but then typed it the same way like 4 times. Like it's like I'm like blaming autocorrect, but autocorrect keeps autocorrecting and it's still wrong. Like after like the 4th time. Have you guys ever had that happen before? You might, E.T. Mook, Swoon, you might be on the wrong. You're on the Newegg stream. The Newegg stream only has that many. Most of the people are over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. There's actually 520 people watching. Turn off autocorrect, that'd even be worse. He is so mean to me. That is not true. If you think I'm mean to Blondie, let's do a vote. Am I mean to Blondie? Let's do a vote. If you guys say yes, I'm gonna be super mad at you. You guys always take Blondie's side. Why do you guys always take Mom's side? Not mean enough. You're about as mean to Blondie as you are to Tom. I am never mean to Tom. I'm the kindest person always to Tom. What do I owe you, What do I owe you, Drafaz? So we can get it shipped out immediately. Mom, Robey's being mean to Blondie. There we go. Yeah, Tom doesn't have feelings. He's a bot. Tom from MySpace? Yes. How can you be mean to a bot? This is 100% scientifically proven survey. I love it. This is funny. I'm emotionally very vulnerable right now, guys. I will tell you that my way, I love, like, the people who well, that sounds really bad, but the people who I have a tendency to like the most are the ones I like my way of being. I just like to joke around with them, and so if I'm joking around with you, that means I like you. If I don't joke around with you, it means I don't like you. Oh, DJ Tech 1, thank you very much for, dude, super appreciate you just even lurking, man. Okay. We're getting close here with this cable management. Yeah, Blondie does know my mom. Wait, what happened to nose hair checks? Oh, Blondie ixnayed those. She said they didn't make people happy, and she's all about sucking the joy from the stream. That's what she said, and I quote. Robey, check yourself. Wow. And there you go. Just like I said, everybody agrees I'm not mean to Blondie. That's what I said. I'm not mean to Blondie, and everybody agrees. There's the vote right there. Go to bed. Guys have been grounded by Blondie. Blondie says, Blondie's sending me to my room. There you go. Camera car. What is the camera? What just happened to the camera? Wow, that's weird. That's never happened. I wonder if it came unplugged or what's going on here. What did it do? I've never had that happen on this camera. What did it say? Camera car just like shut off. Oh, weird. Okay. Seems to be back now. Blondie's like taking over control of the stream now. Blondie's Revenge. It's a movie coming out soon to local Robeytech theater near you. Blondie's Revenge. You guys would probably go watch that, I know. I know you would. Especially if it was like me suffering. By the way, I'm not mean to Tom. So that should not be put to a vote either. Tom says that I am the nicest person he knows. He said, and I quote, "You are nicer to me than my wife is to me." And I was like, oh, well, that is very good. You're awful to Tom. You guys! It's not true. Tell him the truth. Am I nice to you? I'm very nice to you. Tom, tell him I'm nice to you. I'm not mean to you, Bob. You called me fat. How could I be mean to you? You called me fat. You said, I quote, "You thick, boy." Okay, this should be the last. Wasn't there another USB cable? There's only one. Are there usually two of these? That's weird. I feel like there should be one from here and there should be another one from this, but maybe not. I missed. No, I got all the cables. Okay, there's should be fun. Cancel Robey. Tom hasn't even defended himself yet. Where is Tom? Tom's taking a nap. Tom's... No, the camera's not frozen. It's just lower. Hold on. I'm just down here. I'm doing work down here. Oh, he did? Okay. And Tom, you agreed with everybody that I treat you very kindly. There we go. See, Tom said, Tom wouldn't lie. I remember when the Techs used to have a drinking game. Do you guys remember that, Techs? What was the first comment? That I'm super kind? That I should win a humanitarian award? Do you guys remember the it was like, what was it that I had to say? And then that one that I found out what it was and I made you guys get so drunk? Or, sorry, but you guys were drinking fruit juice because this is a family-friendly show, so never mind. Whoopsie, that's right, whoopsie. That's right, that's what it was. I was like, oopsie, oopsie. Oh, the good old days. It's adult apple juice, that's right. Okay, I think we're good. I think everything's hooked up. What we can work on now is we're gonna go ahead and add our cable extensions, and then I guess we just gotta put in our GPU. Like, this thing is actually going pretty smoothly. What is wrong? Robey, a build's going smoothly? What the heck, what's wrong? Okay, we can put this off. Okay, let's go ahead and add our cable extensions for the EPS and the other ones, and then we'll get everything else in. Whoa! Almost said it again, Blade. Blade of Ice, thank you for the 25 gifted subs, my friend. That is huge. Dude, thank you very much, man. That is so... I really needed that today. Blade of Ice, do you see how abused I am? Have you seen what happens here in this channel? Everybody says I'm mean to them. But Blade of Ice is nice to me. Blade Office, and then I said his name wrong. Robey is mean confirmed. Wow. I am not mean. Oh, those were for Blondie. Oh man. Wow. Shoddy, we're putting an MSI Supreme 3070 Ti for the giveaway PC. Right now, nobody's here because I've got the plague. The plague. I need water. I can't take this kind of emotional abuse. congratulations, Truth. Suck it up, Buttercup. Nobody can give me a hug because it'll kill them. I've got that there narco sleepy. I've got SARS. Wow. 5 more. Okay, so wait, is that 69? Because if it is, then we need to get a video of Bobby doing burpees. Oh, thanks, please. Like, he gives 25 to Blondie, and then he gives the rest to oh, never mind. He's 9 away. He gives 25 to Blondie, and he gives me 5 because I'm mean. You're lucky, Bobby. He's so close to like giving 69 away. You might have to do 6,900 burpees. We better get video proof. Oh, well, welcome, Shoddy. Hope you're having fun, man. It's a little off the hook today, just so you know. It's a little off the hook of a stream. It's not as professional as it is. Oh no! 69. Guess who's got to do 6,900 burpees? Okay, we better see that pit. We better start seeing that 6,900 burpees, dude. Oh man, somebody's gonna be ripped. You can. He's got to. Now he's gonna be super ripped, and it's all thanks to you, Blade of Ice. Oh man. There it is. Okay. He's got to do 6,900 burpees. That's, you guys saw it, right? You see the proof, right? It's there. You guys saw him say that, right? Well, that's what you get for calling me fat, Bobby. 6,900. I wonder how long it would take you to do 6,900 burpees. See you later, Shoddy. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I'm NyQuil building. Yeah, I'm just hoping this build turns on. We're done. At this point in time, I'm like double and triple checking. Hey, Tex, have I done anything stupid yet? I mean, less than usual? That's the question. What are we having today, Pig Radio? Pig Radio is going to send me, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard, but Pig Radio is going to send me chicken noodle soup. That's what he said. And he's gonna have my radio. He's gonna use his radio points. Pizza. Pizza sounds good, actually. I'm hungry. Hi, I'm Justin. I thought about it, but the thing is that like I like the industrial look of all the black and the white, so I decided to keep it. I like the way it looks, so I changed my mind. Oh, that's not. That's good. That's good, then. Bob, I know you were, dude. I'm totally joshing with you, man. By the way, how many burpees have you done? You got to do 6,900. Oh, good, Kilt, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know that you guys have my cell phone now, so if I was doing something really bad, BMOC or you guys would text me and be like, Robey, what are you doing? Thanks very much. Dude, Pig Radio, if you've got any ideas, I think it'd be funny. What do you guys think? I think what we should do is we should have Pig Radio do like a, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the man of the, you know, like some sort of intro that like, you know, it's like basically we can do over like a Sean animation for like every time we have the show come in. I think that'd be cool. Some sort of like neat like radio show intro. What do you guys think? He's got a voice for radio. I've got a face for radio. I don't know. If that's too much, Pig, that's okay, though. Titanic flute music. Do 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 do. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart does go on. the heavy metal version of that song. Let the mass exodus begin. After that rendition. I believe we all saw that he said he was going to stream the burpees, right? Yep, that's what I heard too. Well, the Smith, the case customization was $1,000. So $3,100 in parts, and then the case customization for painting and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we've got that. I think what we should do is we should actually put the PSU in first, and then have the, well, I think I don't, I don't know what to do. I think I should just stick this up my nose and cry. What do you guys think? I think it'd feel good. I think it'd feel good if I just stuck this up my nose and cried. Wonder if it tickled my brain. That would feel good. Trying to think of the right thing to do here. Allow me to do that. Wow, Blondie. I see what you did there. Snort some thermal paste. So the shroud, the way the shroud's got to work, I think I'm going to put the GPU in, figure out which direction the cables are going to go, and then I'm going to not keep it mounted and then put the shroud in and then put the GPU in last. That's what I'm going to do. Because the build's like pretty close to ready. We could probably just plug it in. Do we need a GPU really, guys? Do we really need a GPU? Nah. Sniff the PSU for like maybe 30 minutes. There you go. That seems like a good idea. That seems like a good plan. Okay, let's remove this. Removing some screws. It is huge. Like I am, according to Bobby. Okay, now guys, I think what we need to add is some lightsaber nashes because it's a Star Wars build. I'm holding the blade. I just cut my hand up. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, so now we've got some, someone failed Jedi school. I can just hold the thing for the whole time. I'm brilliant. Yeah, I can do it. It's the Star Wars kid all grown up, exactly. Okay, let's put the GPU in there. Wait, what? Who's being sued by Artesian? Why? How are you being sued by Artesian? You were a customer and you're being sued? How are you being sued? What? Are you serious? Did you get served or something? How does that even work? Dude, that doesn't even make sense. What are they suing you for? Oh, no. Yeah, you're just getting notified because if you're Chapter 11. Oh yeah, you're not being sued. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, I was about to be like, wait, what? Yeah, apparently I'm getting a notification too. That's funny. Because I gave like $800 of my own money. You guys want to hear something? This is where I gave $800 of my own money upgraded on a stream for a person, and then that person never got the PC. No, dude. That guy. Yeah, their company imploded in like 3 days. Yeah, so that person never. Yeah, they had like $1.5 million in unfulfilled orders. It's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm focused very heavily on just getting this peel off. This is my get this peel off face. It's not working with me holding the card. I'm not that talented today. That was really hard. Oh, it's okay, G Slayer. No, that would have been interesting to hear. But yeah, I don't think you're being sued, dude. It's all good. It's okay, man. I get nervous getting something like that too. And it's okay. This is a safe place to come and say stuff like that. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat, by the way. Appreciate it, man. Okay, let's get this in. Triple thick. Oh, these only need 2. That's good. Oh, come on. I'm not tall enough here. I need Tom. What the heck, man? There we go. Okay. Okay, now. Dang, that camera. What's going on with the camera here? Someone get unplugged or? My camera is struggling. I'm going to go to, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to let it sit off for a little bit, guys. Just know that I'm still here and it'll eventually come back on. We'll just stay in the top camera for now. The other camera will come back. It's being funky. I don't know why. I'm going to try and do this way. Yeah, it's the dark side. I've never seen that happen before. It's like the camera's being funky. Just gonna leave it off for a little bit. Might be hot, I don't know. But I've never had a problem with that camera. Okay. So this has actually got, so there's actually a shroud, and see in the bottom of the shroud is a, is holes to run your GPU cables through. Oh, let's put the mouse pad back in here. So there's a holes to run the cables through. So I'm just going to, there's only 2 cables, which is nice, so that shouldn't be bad. So I just need to make sure they were done the right way, and then we can put this all together, and it should be easy here. And then we'll put our PSU in, and then close it up. This is a PC we're giving away for May the 4th. No, we're just waiting for the camera to charge a bit. I don't know if it's a charge thing or what. I've never had this problem with this camera before. And it all looks like it's fine. So, yes, there's a GPU, we actually have a sag bracket for the GPU. So, which we will put in here because it'll fit with the theme here. Because it is a chunky GPU. I should have looked at it. I don't know why I didn't take it out. Let me do that here in a second. Four should be enough. There we go. SRT Baltazar, thank you very much for the sub. 18-month anniversary, my friend. Happy 18 months. There we go. Okay. By the way, guys, we have activated the next hype train. The hype train cooldown is done, so we can do the next hype train. And that would unlock another gift card giveaway. All right, so we got that done. They're going to go on top of each other, though. What do I want to do? I want to do... Okay, I'm going to see if I can turn this back on and it stays up. Okay. MSI or the Strix, I still think is better. Cosmic. Hey, I'm back. I got it to turn it back on. That's right. This uses that other one. Okay. You're welcome, Cosmic. Okay. I think what we're going to do now is let's go ahead and do our PSU. PSU. Everybody say PSU. I haven't had that problem, Joe Rock, with any of the ones we've used. That's right. Thank you. Lord Paddington got it right. The shroud will help, and then don't forget there's a bunch of case customization too. PSU. Ugh. CPU. That one. Oopsie. Wow, I'm like not even getting, whoa. I'm not even getting close to hitting these. Like not even getting into the near the box at all. Molex. Okay. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? Because we're getting close to the end-ish of the build, so it's time to start getting all those housekeeping things taken care of for the giveaways, guys. 272 likes, guys, so go ahead and head over. There's 370 people hanging out just on Twitch alone. If you head on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, hit that thumbs up button. That would be greatly appreciated. Like and subscribe as well. Hit that like button, or with that like button. Something. My mind is gone. But yeah, then if we get to 500, then we'll give away two $25 Newegg gift cards. And then also we have the hype train. And then also, this is the last day. Last day, guys. This is the last day to get in. Last day to get in on that RTX 3070 Ti EVGA for the Win 3 giveaway. So for the month of April, if you want to get in on that, drop that. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, head on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech and use your Amazon Prime subscription. That's worth one entry. If you subscribe at tier 1, you get 3. If you subscribe at tier 2, thank you very much. Man, Blade of Ice, jeez. Well, now we don't. Now Bobby doesn't have to do the giveaway. Holy moly! Now he doesn't have to do the burpees, and there's 30 entries for that 30. So if you want to do that, Tier 1 gets you 3 entries. Tier 2 gets you 5 entries. Tier 3 gets you 10 entries. Or you can do like what Blade of Ice did and drop a gifted sub. Each one of those is worth an entry as well. So if you want to get in on that, that is happening. This is the last chance. We did have a guy who won just off of a single Prime sub. So just so never give up, never surrender. So anyway, that's still happening. By the way, we got to be super close now to getting. If you guys just want to unlock that level 5 hype train, you just got to go ahead and get a couple more of those little things in, and then we'll unlock that other giveaway. Because he pretty much filled up most of it just now. Thank you very much, Flying PJ, for the 100 bits. Couple more, guys, and then we'll unlock that giveaway. No, you don't have to sub to enter the $25 Newegg gift cards. That's just for that's only for the sub only giveaway for the GPU. Hyperactive, one more, and then we'll unlock the hype train. And Victor doing 5 gifted subs. That should be level 5. Hemp Racer dropping 200 bits. I'm guessing we're at level 5 already. Drafaz dropping 10. Hyperactive dropping 1. You guys are, dude. Thank you. You guys. Thank you very much. Even in my NyQuil state, I know how special this is. 129% already. Castleless, very much. All you got to do is just drop your free Prime subscription. That's the easiest, the least expensive way. Just putting in my PSU here. $242%. Wow, that's crazy. Ah! I dropped the screw. There, I found it. 258%, guys. Thank you very much, man. So much. Super appreciate you guys, all your support. So what I was saying, if you want to get in on the GPU giveaway, today is the last day. All you have to do is be a subscriber to twitch.tv/Robeytech. And then you can use your Amazon Prime subscription, which is free with Amazon. And everybody who has Amazon Prime gets a free sub. That's stupid. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about that. No, never mind. That's easy to fix. Okay. There you go. Okay. Graham, thank you very much for 5 gifted subs. Wow, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Where is the... trying to find the... there it is. These are like not the easiest to see. Gosh darn it. Ugh. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Okay. Okay, almost got it. Whew. Okay, that was a little harder than it should have been. 39 seconds, guys. Okay, let's do that giveaway. Exclamation point Newegg now. For that one, exclamation point Newegg now. Starting that right now. One $25 Newegg gift card. Starting right now. Okay, now let's get this hooked up. Oh, geez, that is like no. Well, no, that should be okay. Looks like it's going to be okay. Okay, this is the fun of working with a PSU shroud. Just to get this last bit done. Okay. Oh, 20 seconds, guys. Almost thought I had forgotten to get it, but I didn't. Okay, let's get our long PSU control cables here. Congratulations to Victor65H. Victor65H, you are the winner of a $25 Newegg gift card. Thank you very much, Victor. I mean, sorry, congratulations, Victor. I don't know why thank you, but there we go. Okay, so there's our first PSU cable hooked up. Okay, next one, let's run this is our CPU. So now what I'm doing, I'll give you guys both views. Making sure our cables stay wired and look nice. Whoopsie. There we go. There we go. Okay, guys, don't forget liking the YouTube. Head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Let's get those likes done. Normac number 1, thank you for the Prime sub. Wow2792, also thank you for the Prime sub. And remember, this month, the top 3, the winners from this week, this month's top subscribers, you guys will get your name for the first time written on the mat, on the build mat. So it looks like Blade of Ice, Igor. I'll look at the top, the month ones, but yeah, top winners that you will get your name written on the build mat. And then when we fill up every build mat, when we fill it up, we'll then give it away. It's our way of just recognizing those people who are our biggest supporters. Okay, now we're back on the side view. Just cleaning up our cable management on each side. There we go. Okay. Okay, CPU cable hooked up. Okay, let's run our, now we're gonna run our power cable. We're just trying to minimize the amount of cables that are on the back here. And he hit 100 just to get even it out. There you go. Thank you very much, dude, for all the support today, Blade of Ice. That was so huge. Thank you. Okay, now back to this side. Okay. So there's all of our power cables. The only thing we have left now is we gotta create this very easy way for us to run these two from separate cables, which is what I'm doing right now. And then hook up our shroud and hook them up. So these should be right at the right point to do this. Okay. Okay, so this is what our GPU shroud, our PSU shroud looks like. So these are going to hook up to these cables right here. But again, even that looks really clean. And then once we... So the back also looks clean. So now we just got to get our PSU shroud in. This could be an hour, by the way, guys. This always just takes so much time. Hopefully it doesn't, but it always can. Okay, so that is gonna go right there. I just gotta be able to make sure I find them. Not the biggest fan of PSU shrouds. Okay, I'm gonna have to face this towards me. It's not that I don't love you, but or you can say I don't love you, but you know that's not true. I love you all. What is this not hitting on? Oh, hey, I realized I got something. Cool. We got that one in, and temporarily there. I got that one in, okay. Oh, dang it, I got that one in. Which one do I not have in? Okay, that one's in. Okay, I got it in. Woohoo! Something else is not in though. Oh, that one's not in. Got two of them in. I really hate PSU shrouds. And the thing is this is like as cable managed as you can be. It's like it's an awkward. Is that in? Okay, did I just, no, it's not in, okay. Oh, I got it in. Okay, I think it's in now. No, geez, I'm crow. One. No, I didn't get any of them in, Lord. Maybe I did? Nope. I don't know, I got it. Like I said, this could be the entire hour is just getting this thing to go in. Why are you not gripping? It's like, it must be this right here. It's got to be that. It's got to be this right here. It's not popping there, okay? Okay. Hopefully that fixes it. It's not thick there. Okay, where is the other? Right there. Okay, that one isn't. Nope, that one didn't go in quite in. Okay, well that one I got in. Oh shoot. Oh. It's this. I don't really know how to fix this either. So there is a, right here at the bottom, and this is one of the things I'm not a huge fan of. There's like one, there's one group of thick cables, and there's only one 12-volt pin on it. Let me see if I can route it a different way. See if I can find a different way to route this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, though. It's this. This is pretty much my whole problem right here. The rest of this is not that big of a deal. But this one thing, I might have to, I think I'm going to have to do the front fans not controlled via, let me see if that works. If this will go in, then I'll have to find a different way to do this one. What is this hitting? What the? Wait, where'd the USB that was plugged into this go? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, something came unplugged. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry you can't see this, guys, but this is like literally why I do not like PSU shrouds. I wonder if I can run this. I might be able to run this the same way I run the other one. There we go. Okay. Okay. That gets, okay, I have the PSU shroud in. I'm going to see if I can run these. Using the same method here. Okay. Run this right here. It's just going to have to get run a little bit differently. This PSU shroud is finicky. Okay, that'll work for that. And then I think for the power, for the RGB fans, I think I'm just going to have to use the button. Because the way that they do a 12 pin, have to use this to control the 12 pin. It's just too wacky. It's like getting that to run the right way. Okay, so let's get this. This plugs back into this. So that fixes this problem. Can't believe I have the mental wherewithal to deal with this right now, but I do. Okay, takes care of that. Now, I just need the fans. So this needs to get plugged into. Not that one. Where's the plug for this? I don't want to take the shroud off again, guys. Sorry. There it is. And then now, one thing I am going to have to do is take the shroud off again to plug that in, but then I can control the lights right there. Okay. Nice stuff to plug in this. PSU shrouds are my favorite. Tell you guys that. Okay. And it's just because of where I don't have another 12-volt header. There we go. Okay, now, only thing we got to do now is this. Actually, sounds like I want to put it in this one. Okay, I'm trying to see what you guys see. You guys don't see much of anything. So I'm just hooking up the last connectors. Which is for this PSU thing. I hope this still looks good when we're done. Okay. Okay, go into side view. This is why PSU shrouds are super fun. Okay. I can pull that down afterwards. Okay, let's get our music going again. Whew. Okay. Everything is soon to be done. Just got to get this to go in. All the cables are hooked up right now. Why are you not? Come on, just give me. Come on, just work for Papa. And then I can do the rest of this, and it's fine. What are you stuck on? Come on, you're not stuck on anything. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. There. That was a lot of work to get it to do what I needed it to do. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's get our screws in for the shroud. Okay, shroud is in. Let's fix our back, our rear area, which isn't that bad. Just gotta make sure I can find the picture here. Okay, there it is. Just wanna make sure I have the button. Okay, everything looks good. All the wires are plugged in. I still feel like there's a cable missing that I haven't hooked up, but I guess we'll find out when I plug it in. Okay. There we go. Should be done, guys. It should be done. Operative word, should. Shroud has been screwed. Okay. Let's clean up our workspace. We're going to go through our sponsor for today real quick. And then it doesn't seem like it's sagging, so I don't know if I'm going to, I mean, we have the plate if I need it, but let's finish putting the PC together though. There's the build though. It does just a bit. Okay, so it does seem like it is. So I'm gonna go to Cam Link and see what we do have a sag attachment for it. I'm gonna look at it from the front here. Yeah, it does. Okay. Does that look better? Okay. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start putting our front panels and stuff back on. So there's the Katan. There's our front. Then here is that awesome back panel there, right there. Does it feel, is this sitting on something like this? Is it just me, or does it feel like the whole thing is leaning? Doesn't it feel like it's leaning? Yeah, the front's higher, right? Why is the front higher? Is that on purpose? Yeah, they do. They have different heights. It's like just how it works. I wonder why. Okay, that's odd. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, what is going on with the freaking camera today? I don't know what's going on with the camera today. I think we're gonna have to do to make this look better is give it a little bit of an angled look. There we go. Okay, well, that is the build. I think it's weird that it's Haunted Camera Saturday. I think it's weird that it's higher, but we'll turn this on in just a second. We're gonna go through deals real quick. How are we doing on likes? And then we'll get the case on and all that sort of stuff. So should be very, very close. We're very, very close. It is a custom case too. Guys, we are way off on likes, guys. The screen should be black. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why it is that way. I mean, there's nothing like, I'm looking at you can look at the bottom of this, you can look at the bottom of there's nothing on the bottom that should make it lean. You know what I mean? The feet are just different heights. There's nothing like there's nothing I can do to adjust it. It's just that's the way it is. Yeah, I don't understand why it's tilted. Yeah. It's meant to lean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Okay. Okay, let's go through yeah, it gives the illusion of speed. There you go. Yeah, it does sound better, doesn't it? Okay, let's get these plugged in and run through deals and stuff like that real quick, and then we'll turn it on and call it the show, guys. Go ahead and head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Hit that thumbs up button. There are almost 400 people just in the chat alone. And then we'll turn it on. There's 400 people just on Twitch. We'll get this turned. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So go hit that thumb up, guys, real quick, and then we're gonna turn this on and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll basically be into the stream. Got it all done in 3.5 hours. And then we have that whole custom. We'll show off the case a little bit more too. Okay, that's that one. Robey. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are liking the build. We're gonna turn it on in just a few minutes, guys. We just gotta it's things like this that help us with that help us continue to run our show. So shan't take long. Anyway, guys, you get finished with a beautiful build like this, and you're like, hey, time to go ahead and pick up a copy of Windows. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick up a copy of Windows 10. Like, oh, cool. How much does Windows 10 cost? I don't know. I've been using it for free forever. Well, If you were going to just go to the Windows Store or Microsoft Store or online and buy it, you get it for $108.78. But here, you can get it for $22.72. This is VIP-cdkdeals.com. If you hit buy now, and then you use my code, though, RBCK, hit apply, you can actually get it for $15.90, right? Which is a nice savings. Again, you get the free upgrade to Windows 11. You've got the technical support, and if you want to ask, there are literally thousands of people here within the chat who have actually gotten their keys from here. Well, what about that's cool? What about that's Office? I mean, that's Windows. What about Office? Well, let's take a look at Office. Here's Microsoft Office 2019, regularly $216.50. But if you hit buy now. And same thing, use my code RBCK at checkout, hit apply. Instead of paying $66.48, you're now paying $46.54. So, great options for Office, great options for Windows. You can get Windows 10, Windows 11, older versions of Office. You can do 5-key, you can do bundle deals. They have a bunch of different options there. And then, of course, if you use RBCK at checkout, you can... And there you go. Yeah, I've bought like 15. There's Navarro. Other people have basically bought here. They have great customer service. So if you have any questions, obviously reach out to our community who loves to talk about them. And it's a great way to get legit copies of Windows. Okay, last thing I want to tell you guys about, obviously, is Robeytechdeals.com. Which is basically just a website that has stuff like our schedule. If you ever want to do a build, we have a bunch of people who are actually reaching out about builds right now. So if you're interested, now's a good time because we're filling up for May pretty quickly. So if you want to have me build you a PC, or you want to get stuff like the build mats, all those links are here on the store. We also now have the social site. If you ever want to find any of my socials, Twitch, Robeytech, it's got all of the locations for every single one of our YouTube channels, Facebook, Discord, Amazon Live, etc. So all of those things are there. But what we love to talk about is stream deals. So here's stream deals. Oh, there's also if we have giveaways. So like when these giveaways go live, right now there's not one that's currently active. Oh, the Aorus one is active. Okay, so there's the Aorus one. But anytime we have a giveaway, you can go here and like when this May the 4th giveaway goes live, it'll also be linked here. But let's talk about stream deals. So let's see what Tom has found for us today. Okay, so RM1000X, if you're going to build a 3090, 3080 Ti system, on sale, $159.99. Use promo code SSBR3 at Newegg for $159.99. That's a great price for a 1000-watt PSU. Intel 670p, this is their latest, more creator-focused, endurance-focused new QLC tech. Really like these drives. Apparently, they also have some stuff in there that helps with game performance. It's currently on sale for 1 terabyte for $74.99. That is a dang good deal for 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. The AOC 24G2, we showed this off at Amazon, $169.99. This is a 1 millisecond, 144 hertz, FreeSync 1080p. This has like almost 6,000 reviews. Tom, you got this for your daughter too. So very good 1080p monitor, and for $170, crazy. Aorus FO48U. We are in the middle of reviewing this. If you want an OLED. Dude, this thing is crazy, but again, it's a 48-inch OLED, HDMI 2.1, you've got DisplayPort 1.4, it's got a KVM switch, so it's great for both the monitor and gaming. This is a great television/monitor for a gaming room. It's on sale for $899.99, which is a bonkers price for a 48-inch OLED television/monitor. And this is probably one of the best monitors we've reviewed at Robeytech. ASUS ROG Strix Scar 15. This is their 15-inch. It's got a GTX. It's an RTX 3060, 12th gen 12900H, 16 gig DDR5, 512 SSD, $1699 for that, which you can't go wrong. If you want to buy the 3090 Ti Founders Edition, which we did buy one, it's on its way. You can buy it right now. It's in stock, $1999.99. If you want to get the big boy, it's available. And then, of course, the bonus deal. Everybody needs to buy this right now. The Thermal Grizzly spatula for applying thermal paste. $5.99 on Amazon. Hell of a deal. Everybody should own one of these. It's also good for miniature pancakes, miniature crepes, miniature omelets. That's like the deal of the century right there. Right there is that that Thermal Grizzly spatula. Don't use your tongue, Mark. So awesome deals. Obviously that FO48U, I know it's a little bit crazy, but if you can afford it, it's a heck of a monitor. And then the 670p, that's a great deal for a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. And then, of course, last thing, guys, stream builds. If you guys are ever wondering, like, hey, if you want to build the same PC, all the parts for all of our builds. So there's the case that we just got finished with, as well as all the parts. So they're all linked for all of our builds from here, including that. There's the this is the budget build. So yeah, if you're ever looking for our builds, robeytechdeals.com is it's just a great site to go check out. It has all of that information and stuff. In fact, Tom, we should probably just make it robeytech.com now because it's really more than just deals. So, but anyway, Bo-Katan build and going from there. Anyway, guys, that is deals and our sponsor. Thank you very much for tuning in. You had me at mini pancakes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, and you guys are incredible, and so I appreciate that. Let's turn it on, though. I think that's what you guys are waiting for. You guys have been patient with the PSU shroud. Oh, Blue Horse Studios here, the guys who did the Bo-Katan build. Here it is. You get to be here for us to turn it on. Understand I'm doing this in a little bit of a stupor. Okay, there's that. There's that. There we go. Let's put it in mood mode. Where's my phone? Oh, there, let's do this. Oh, the end, guys. Robey did it. Drugged and everything. There we go. I don't know why it leans. It's the thing that's weird. Camera went off again. Hold on. Man, camera's wigging out. Weird. And it's not even giving an error as to why it's wigging out. I'm guessing it's a battery thing, so we'll charge it though. Okay, mood mode. It's coming back on, guys. We're not going to turn it on without you. Getting our stuff cleared up. Okay, according to the text, I have done everything correctly. Oh, shoot. We've done everything correctly. Everything's good. Let's turn it into mood mode. Okay, mood mode engaged. Let's flip the switch on. And nothing. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh, you know what? I should probably plug it in. That would help. Yeah, I need to plug the power cable in. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay. And there it goes. Oh, that's on. Fans are on. Wow, that is like blinky blinky. Let's get rid of the blinky blink. That's like annoying. And the lights are on all. Okay, so all the RGB is on. That's good. Let's fix this like light thing going on here with the blinky blink. Okay. There's that, just so you guys can see why I'm fixing that blinky blink here. Here's that beautiful Bo-Katan. This is on the other side, so you guys can see that. Fix this light here. Wait for it to turn back on. Okay, let's make it blue. Bo-Katan blue. Actually, we'll do white at the top, and then we'll probably do blue on the bottom. There we go. There you go. But there's the Bo-Katan Star Wars build. And by the way, it does post. And I did it full of DyQuil. Just saying. There it is. Hey, Ron, did you notice that the case leans? Like, it's weird that it leans, doesn't it? Like, it needs to be like, well, let me, it's gonna just because I don't want it to lean. Okay, here we go. This is like, here we go. See, that's like that. There we go, now it doesn't lean. Okay, we'll put the glass on. I made it so it doesn't lean. I don't like the lean. Yeah, I made it not do that. Okay, so we'll do the glass now. And here is the glass on it. Okay, well, that's now my little thing's not working because the glass is front heavy. Hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'll make the perfect height. Okay, there we go. There it is. So there is the full. How does it look with all the lights set to? Well, I have to, like, it has no OS on it, but just so you guys do know, there it is. It is posted right there. 26 degrees, our CPU core temperature right now, with the motherboard temperature at 33. So there it is right there. It is all posted and all good to go. So it is pretty much set. So, and again, so there is your build. Oh, dang, that stupid camera. I don't know what's going on with our camera. Our camera's being funky. I wonder if something came loose in it or something. I'm gonna look, go on. It's charging. So there it is, guys. The build is in, it's posted. It is up and running. It's coming back, the screen's coming back. It's coming back, it's coming back. There it is. Oh, there it is, okay. So there it is right there. And again, you've got like there's the whole aesthetic right there. Well, there's the front. Oh, geez. Drag the whole thing with me. There's the front. And then lastly, you've also got the beautiful back as well. So the whole build. There it is, the whole thing. It's not the streaming software, it's the camera. The camera's literally shutting on and off. Yeah, and so he did a great job with weathering it and everything. So fantastic work from him. And we'll make it all Arctic white and blue. It'll get all its photos, but it is done. I think, Ron, you would have to say this is probably the fastest we've ever turned a build like this around, yeah? In terms of from you doing it to it being built and ready. Yeah, Blue or Studio, who's actually in chat, is the one who did it. So it is Bo-Katan, and there it is. So yeah, 2 days, and then yeah, it's like basically it got picked up today. It got picked up today and then built, and then it is the way. Yeah, this is definitely the way, and it's 100% done and ready to go, guys. How do we get on likes on YouTube? How close are we? This is gonna look great. Hey, I hope you win it. 372, guys. Okay, can we get to 400? We need 28 more. Let's get those last 28, and then I'll call it good. Thank you very much for everybody for doing all the thank you very much for all of you guys who did, who supported, who gave subs and everything. And don't forget, last chance. This is it. This is the last chance. Once I go offline, entries are closed for the 3070 Ti. So if you want to get in on that 3070 Ti giveaway, use your Amazon Prime subscription. Well, you have till midnight, actually. Use your Amazon Prime subscription. Tier 1 gets you 3 entries. Tier 2 gets you 5 entries. Tier 3 gets you 10. And then any gifted subs gets you extra entries. We'll be drawing that winner the second week of May. So, 385. Come on, guys. 15. If you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, that's got to be over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. And then also, once we go offline, don't forget to head over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Leave a comment. Tell me something you liked. Tell me something you didn't like. Leave us some feedback. Make sure you have your email address in your YouTube profile because we'll be choosing one lucky winner to win $25. And it's worldwide as long as you can accept Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much, Run Baby Run, and Tatown Scott. Rico Suave also, thank you very much. Captain Slapper as well for that. What's up, Shoddy? How are you, man? Build's done. It's posted. It's good to go. Now it's just got to get its pictures and OS and all that sort of stuff. And we'll do some benchmarks and stuff like that for it as well. So, yeah, 394, 396. Come on, guys, we can finish it. 4 more. The AIO is the Corsair H150i Elite Capellix, which there is screen. Ace ID, thank you very much for the gifted sub. You can see it right there. Three to go, 2 to go. 398, 2 more likes. 399. 402, there we go, guys. Okay, 2 winners. Exclamation point Newegg now, exclamation point Newegg now. 2 $25 Newegg gift cards starting right now. 2 more. Got them. There we go, guys. Thank you very much for all the support, guys. And there is our build. You guys like it, huh? Build came out clean. Fastest we've ever done. Basically build to customization to build in 2 days. Looks good. I think we'll do white for all the fans, and then all of the RGB on the inside will do blue. Like this, match this blue. Maybe some different variations of this blue, I think would look really good inside of this. So you have like the white, the black, the silver, which we have in here too. I think all in all, thematically, the build looks really, really good. 45 seconds, guys. Okay, so as a reminder, as of right now, the next stream will not be until Wednesday. The next stream will not be until Wednesday. I may do a stream on Monday. It is not guaranteed, but right now that stream is technically canceled. We're going to spend the next couple days just resting and making sure that I get fully healthy for the Ahsoka Tano build, also done by Blue Horse Studios. That's going to be happening on Wednesday for May 4th. I'm going to be showing off my Ahsoka Tano lightsabers. So that's going to be happening. Now, if I wake up Monday morning and everything feels really good, then we'll continue our Corsair Hydro X build on Monday. But if not, then the next stream will be on Wednesday. And that's for that'll be for Mod Workshop. Then Thursday is going to be the GameStop build. And then Saturday we're doing a Borg. No, Saturday we're doing the Corsair build. And then Monday will be the Borg PC. We're doing a Borg build, guys. You can no longer enter the raffle. Congratulations to these two winners, JRock661 and Flyin' PJ. Congratulations, you guys are the winners. Oh, the cases. Okay, we'll do a lightsaber pose. You guys ready? Here we go. Even though it's Bo-Katan, but I mean, I should have brought my Ahsoka one, but there you go. It's weird. It's like I don't know like which direction or here we go. Like here like now I want to be on this side. That's the right. There we go. There's your lightsaber pose. Even though it's dark, it's Darth Vader's lightsaber, but there it is. I'll bring in my other ones. I'll show off my other lightsabers. I have quite a few of them. I have Darth Maul's full length one. So I know, Roncore. I know I need a Darksaber. Yes, it is flying, PJ. You should go get it because it's an awesome freaking CPU. I mean, awesome monitor. Yeah, it does. That is true. It matches the R. I think Ahsoku's you can do hers. You can switch between. You can actually switch colors because hers are white. And then I have a lot of lightsabers. Use the Force. I'm going to use the Force to end this. Anyway, guys, congratulations again. Have a absolutely wonderful night. Don't forget, jump in, leave feedback, leave comments, potentially win $25. Help us make this better. Super appreciate Blue Horse Studios, my mods, my tech specialists, NyQuil. Thank you very much, NyQuil. And then again, all of my subscribers. You guys are the bedrock of of my community, as well as just all of my just regular viewers and people who tune in. Guys, I cannot do this without you. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your weekend, and we will see you guys on Wednesday at the latest, but maybe on Monday. Anyway, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.